Welcome back to Fishing with Ants. On today's episode, we're going to do some winter maintenance of the trolling motors. This is the Endura 50, and the other one over here on my motor rack here is the Endura Max 44. This is the motor. If you haven't seen the comparison video between the Endura Max and the Endura, check that out sometime. But this is the motor that had actually broken and it needed a whole new part replacement. Minn Kota was kind enough to send that to me, which I appreciate very much. I didn't video installing it because honestly I didn't know really what I was doing. So I had to watch a different video on YouTube, and I can't remember the gentleman who had a video on YouTube step by step on how to do it. It was great, and I put it on and it works. So this guy's ready to roll for this season. I haven't used it. I stopped using it early in the season last year because it wouldn't shut off. But I love this one. This is my favorite motor because of the weight, as sort of my daily driver, as they say. So, but on today's video, I'm going to do some maintenance on these guys because honestly, I'm not that haven't been that diligent to do it, and I need to, because if you don't maintain your equipment, it will break even faster than even if you do maintain it. So I'm going to pull this prop off of here. This is something that I used to do once a year, and like I said, I've been getting away from it. So I'm going to pull this prop off and see what's under here. A lot of times I'll get fishing line in there, and I fish in heavily weeded, the swamp, lakes, ponds, whatever. And a lot of times I pull this off, there'll be fishing line in there, and like I said, weeds. Now I haven't had this one off for a while, so I'm going to take it off. All you need to take these off, I use a rubber mallet and I believe this is I think it's half-inch. Yeah, a half-inch socket. So all you have to do is pull this off, and I started to do it, and then I thought, let me film this. So you just take this nut off, and then what you need to do with the mallets for is you tap the bottom of this, because this can be stuck on here pretty good. And so this pulls. I don't want to lose that washer. So this pulls right off. So let's see what's under here and see what we have. My pin looks to be in pretty decent shape, and yeah, as we can see, as I thought, look at all that crap in there. And that definitely doesn't help the motor's life at all. Not even a little bit. So let's get that. We need to get this out of here. This pin looks in pretty decent shape. It's a little bent, the shear pin, but we've got a lot of nonsense in there. Holy cow. So tell you what, let me get some side cutters and cut that stuff out of there. Alright, so I have some small side cutters. Holy smokes. This is definitely not good for your motor. So all I'm going to do is cut this crap out of there. I mean, it's easy for this to happen just because it just takes one time that you get fishing line in there, and that can cause some issues. So I'll tell you what, I got a little work to do. Let me pull this all out of here and I'll be right back. Alright, so I was able to clean that all out. Now, quite a bit of crow's nest in there. That's the whole reason why you want to do it. So my shear pin looks pretty good. There's a gasket down in there. You don't want to pull that out. And alright, so obviously when you put this on, you want the pin to match up. I'm pretty sure it can only go. You get your pin here, and it aligns there. I don't think it'll go any other way. So, you gotta line your pin up and go from there. There we go. I'm gonna give it a few taps, make sure it's on there. And that's all there is to it. Put your washer back. And I'll tighten this guy down. Now, you don't want to be Popeye-ing this thing. Just get it hand tight. It ain't gonna go anywhere, but you want this to be able to spin. So, you know, don't over tighten this. That's for sure. And I believe that's all it's gonna need. All right, let's plug it in and see if it spins any better. All right. Wheeled her over here, handy dandy motor stand, plugged it into the Anderson connector here on the Bass Raider, and let's see if she spins nice. I imagine it can't spin worse without the crow's nest not in there. So this is reverse. Oh, that's nice. That's good. I'm excited to get to use this motor again. I really like the variable speed here, and I do appreciate Minn Kota sending me a new part. I like this motor better. That's great. I like this motor better than that one just because of its weight, but as I said in my comparison video, that one didn't break. It kept working, and the two Endura Maxes I had, they both broke. But to Minn Kota's credit, they sent me a new part. I put it on, works. Can't wait to use it for this season. So now we did some maintenance on that prop. Let's get that pup out. He got used all year, and let's see what kind of nonsense is underneath that prop. Stay tuned. Having this stand has been a process improvement from a standpoint of working on the motors and storing them. So you know, especially that Honda, I wouldn't want that laying all over the place. So all right, let's wheel this guy over there and see what's under its prop. Hopefully not as much. Let's see. So all I'm going to do, lift it up so I can work on it. And there we go. This guy looks a little different, but pretty much the same. So let's see. Like I said, I just got this one new last year, so it came right off. Yeah, it came right off, but there's still nonsense in there. See? This looks like swamp from this looks like the swamp at it's the swamp weeds from the swamp, I should say. Making a heck of a mess here. But nonetheless, this crap needs out of there. Obviously. So Not as much crap in there, but there's some in there. It's just something you got to keep up with that I've been doing a terrible job of. And I have no excuse. It's just pure laziness. That's all it is. It's just pure laziness. So that looks good. This pin's, you can tell this hasn't been used much, but still, if you leave that nonsense in there, it can be helpful. So there we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. All right. So that's all there is to that. I've often thought about changing these blades, to get the weedless one, so to speak. I don't know. I don't think it does anything. I'm not sure. Leave a comment. Do you think swapping out the blades to get the weedless props helps? It's better going through the weeds, or you don't notice much different? Leave a comment. I would appreciate that. All right, so let's pop this guy back on. Same process. Goes back on. Gonna make sure I keep the pin in place. That's probably the biggest challenge of it. There we go. Just have to come straight down. That makes it better. Throw the washer on. That wasn't on there all that tight. I don't think you want to over tighten it. Or as my dad would say, I don't think you want to be Popeyeing it. So, just put her back on. That's as tight as it needs to be. Let's go see if it still works. This is the Endura. Put the prop down a little bit. This is the Endura 50 5-speed, not the max. I do like this motor. It's just a little too heavy. I like them a little lighter for the Pelican Bass Raider. So let's plug her back into the Anderson connectors. Love those things. Shout out to High Life. Let's see. Oh yeah, beautiful. I mean, it's a small. It is a. Takes 5 minutes, as you saw, and it's, very important. I haven't been doing it, and I'm going to do a better job of that kind of stuff. So there you go. There's some basic maintenance for the Minn Kota Endura Max and the Minn Kota Endura. They all work the same. Take your prop off, clean the fishing line and weeds out of there, and it'll help your motor last a lot longer, and it'll perform better for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate it. And if you haven't seen our other videos, I've done a couple reviews on the Minn Kota motors and how they work with the Pelican Bass Raider there. If you haven't seen those, I'll put links in the description. You can go back and watch those if you haven't seen them already. But anyway, thanks for watching. That's going to be it for today for Vance's Garage for the Minn Kota maintenance. I have a 55 back there, but it doesn't work. It needs a new modulator, the new part that I got, and I don't really need it to be in service right now. 2's enough. But anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one on Fishing with Vance. If you like this video, check out the playlist of all my other videos for catching bass off the Pelican, trout, and also really have gotten into carp fishing lately. In the off season here, I do a lot of product reviews on the Pelican fishing rods and reels, and then obviously lots of Pelican boat mod videos. So check those out. We have playlists for that. Hit subscribe, hit like, and comment. Thanks for watching.